Do women prefer government assistance versus marrying their baby's father?
More mothers are choosing to have the government assist them with raising their children than a man.
Yes.
Yes. And you feel like that if they had a choice, they wouldn't choose to be co-parenting with the father of their children. You don't think that they would prefer to have that help?
Well, you got to look at it like this. I'm talking about marriage. So they're preferring to go against marriage and just be.
I was married.
Huh? I was.
And I stand by what I'm going to say now.
Okay.
Even the women that do receive that assistance, I argue it's the absent fathers that is actually receiving the assistance. Because the government is only doing the job that they're neglecting to do. So if you sit here and you say that women are getting WIC and Title IX and this, that, and other, actually it's the fathers that's getting it, because if they was giving more than $35 a week for child support, then they wouldn't need the Section 8 voucher.
It's almost like that's a fatherless home.
Okay, shots fired. Shots fired, right? So the one brother say, yes, I do think they prefer the assistance versus marry the man, because in most cases, when you're speaking of the man you ask these women to marry, it's not the man they no longer want.
All right.
Look at how some of these women talk about their children's father. He broke, he dusty, I was young, I was dumb, right? Oh, we start going down these rabbit holes. So they would rather not marry this guy. So what, you know what I mean? Let's get into it.
I agree with the first homie. I think that if you have to choose between the guy you no longer want to be with and losing government assistance, you're going to choose that government assistance. You got the money and you get to still play the field.
Now what I think goofy ass Ace Metaphor was saying was he was saying that it's not the women that's getting the assistance. The point he was trying to make was that the guys are getting off easy. We sit here saying that, Bonquisha and them getting assistance. Meanwhile, supposedly Nug is getting off easy. And I gotta say that's just not true. And one thing the law is gonna do, they're gonna hold men accountable. You go ahead and have that baby, you gonna take care of them. What they gonna do? They're gonna take your license. They're gonna put your goofy Nug dusty self in jail. They're gonna garnish your wages to infinity and beyond. So there are systems in place to keep Nug's goofy self in check. But one thing we always touch on our platform is, ladies, you are the gatekeepers. You are the gatekeepers to life. You hold that gate open or closed, whether or not children are come into this world. Let's not get it misunderstood. A man, he gonna beat, he gonna skeet. That's what he gonna do. If he could be dead, broke, 2 broken legs, he gonna still be trying to beat and skeet. It's up to the women to have the moral compass. Say, hey, you are not a good mate. You will not make a good father to my kids, so I shall not give you my womb. That's how it comes. That's how the madness comes to an end. But no, they don't want to marry their baby daddy because he dusty, broke, and he ain't worth a damn.
Shout out to Here for No Reason that he was just trying to get some meow at the end of the night. He don't believe a word he don't believe a word she said. So
no, I disagree with that. I disagree. There's a lot of dudes out here who have been taught to cater to women's feelings, to put women first before even yourself. And I think that he truly empathizes with women and he holds men to such a high standard that women can do no wrong.
There you go.
He doesn't even realize, women don't even realize that he's basically saying that they're not strong, that they're weak, that like he doesn't even realize his position's worse for women.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Women think he's riding for them, and he is, but it's because he thinks so little of them. He's the type of dude to go out of his way to try to make his girl happy even when she's pissed off, like take it like it's all my fault. She never has to apologize. In my opinion, he's the worst kind of guy, and women have no idea because
there we go. Straight like that, brother. Let's be honest. The situation you just described, this brother taking it all on his chest, never holding women or his women accountable. these are the type of brothers that end up, deleting themselves.
Right.
Because they say it's all me. You can't do no wrong. You are not men like that Goofy believe that the women in his life are not responsible for anything. They have zero accountability. They got zero power. He's straight like that. Chubby 722. He's fraudulent, and he is terrible for the group. This the type of dude where he walking with his lady, somebody else can come smack his girl's butt. He ain't gonna do nothing about it. How about that?
So he say the system is replacing the man that is no longer there taking care of the child. And like you hit on, if we were marrying before we carry, then I don't think, you know what I mean. There's different. Now you bonded to this man and his resources. Now
there you go.
You want to be bonded to the resources, ladies, and it's only one way to do that. So, and that's not having a kid, as we can see. Y'all keep talking about how deadbeats and all this stuff, and women fighting for money. Having a kid is not it. But when women married, she ain't out here crying. If that brother got resources and y'all was married, she ain't said nothing. It's already
Banger Dad, what's going on with you, brother?
Hey, what's good, man?
Good
How y'all
to
doing?
see you, man. Sound good, audio good. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, Banger. We cooking up tonight, just getting into this opening topic real quick. Before we move on, we're going to get into the meat here real quick. We're going to move off of this. Just getting warmed up. So I don't know if you caught the video, but, the two brothers is going back and forth. You see the question down there? Just ask you the question. Do women prefer government assistance versus marrying, their child's father? Because, a lot of times these women come up here and they talk bad about their baby father. They say they would not marry said man in most cases.
Government assistance, honestly, because every guy, statistically isn't making that much money. So when they get married and these food stamps, they combine everything, a lot of that government assistance get taken away. And I don't think any woman or anybody in a situation that's receiving assistance should decline this stuff if that man can't make enough to take care of it.
I call facts. I mean,
yeah, if the man can't afford it, that's true. But we got to stop.
I can't, man.
Yeah, we got to stop. We got to stop it before it gets to that point. Once our women, decides for whatever reason to procreate with Nug, there is no clear cut, course of action after that. The damage is done. You have made it with an unlikely male. You have made it with a man that don't care to be a father. It's FUBAR from there. So that's we're trying to stop. We're trying to stop the spread of the ignorance. How do you stop the spread? Stop spreading them legs, Bonquisha.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I feel like at least it seems women hold the power to sex, like we all know that, and I think that this whole movement around women exploring their sexuality more and men accepting it more, the only thing that's changed in the equation is women. Men have always been dogs and have always roamed until we're ready to get married, and it's always been the women who will hold off and try to get us there. And so as women are having more sex, you know what I'm saying? We're dealing with this situation a lot more, you know what I mean? Where there's a lot of single women with a bunch of kids and men with multiple kids, you know what I mean? So I think that women really hold a lot of power in that. I do think we need to take accountability as well.
For sure, man. You know what? That's on that bum of a father. He got to deal with that too, for sure. Let's not get it misunderstood. There ain't one man out here that ain't taking care of their child that's gonna have an easy life. It don't work like that. You got to believe in something greater than yourself. Any ignorant Negro out here that chooses not to take care of his child, that's his own curse. He got to deal with that. And the law gonna hold him accountable as well. There is no such thing as getting off scot-free. It don't work like that.
Yes, because that would go along the lines to say, men are heartless, don't get feelings, and that's not true. Like I said, even a man that's a deadbeat, like you said, he got to sleep every night. So we don't know how these people. That's why we wonder why people are in the bars and drinking so much. That's the only way they can get to sleep. You know
There
what
you
I mean?
go.
So,
And at the end of the day, man, you know what? We are trying to let ladies know that we see these Negroes y'all mate with. I was just in Walmart today, and there was a nug on Bonquisha's ass in Walmart today, begging her for tobacco products that he couldn't afford. Sick. And y'all mate with these guys. These guys be smelly. They look homeless. And y'all be so desperate and hard up for some meat that y'all go ahead and mate with these guys. And then y'all want to cry after the fact when you knew he was damn near homeless when you met him. What can he do for you? We got to stop crying wolf. Because all of these cases, it's not like they like, oh, he was good, he was that. They always say he wasn't worth a damn. He was narcissistic. He was toxic. But the little man in the boat got in the way, all horned up.
Chubby 722, he said, of course they'll choose Nug Nug. He'll be on the couch eating all the fruit snacks from the kids, eating all the Wick cereal, milk, all the juicy juices, oozing noodles, you name it. So,
you understand something, ladies and gents, and one of these notorious Nug Nugs, going around social media today said it best. He got, multiple kids. He ain't taking care of them. He don't give a damn. He ain't worth a damn. But he said the truth. He said the only way another man is going to hold me accountable, we sit up here talking about holding each other accountable, holding men accountable. And this man said the only way another man is going to hold me accountable is with a tool in his hand. You understand? It's the only way that another man gonna hold him accountable. And that's
that brother. You talking about the brother with the 7 kids? By 7
yes, yes, sir.
House of Hypocrites.
House of Hypocrites. He a hypocrite. They don't care, and that's what we are seeing. Nug Nug can only last so much, ladies and gentlemen. At some point, you have to want to believe his lies, or you just hard up for a warm body next to you. We got to start telling the truth to get to a real resolution.
So shout out to Cassidy. She says definitely government assistance when the government gives them housing. I know a woman that left her husband of 7 years, and when her housing came through, she left him. When she got her housing, probably got a voucher. Her voucher was worth more than her husband. Goodness gracious.
Come on, we gotta pick better, man. Let's say that's true. Let's say housing was worth more than what her husband can produce. Come on, man. Gotta pick better. Gotta do better, folks.
Can't just leave that, brother. Especially if y'all got kids.
There you
that
go.
Man. And now, you know what I mean? You're going to end up on our other show, Single by Choices, looking for a man. Talk about ain't no men out here, but you had a whole husband. I better quit playing.
Come on.